It's been a lot of fun, you know, talking football with you guys, and so the last topic today is third down. So if you guys have been in some of my other talks, the RPO game was probably a little bit more schematic, X's and O's, and talking that, and then we just had pass rush this morning, which is a technique that I really enjoy coaching. Okay, winning third down. This is going to be a presentation that I'm first going to really kind of start about talking about the philosophy and why it's important. And I got a belief that third down percentage, okay, is the most important statistic in football. Okay, and I'm gonna explain the reason why to that after seeing some of these stats. Okay, so in college football, all right, the top 10 third down defenses. All right, top 10 third down defenses. Okay, you had Miami at number 1. Okay, you had Nevada at number 10. Okay, you had schools from really every major conference. Miami's in the you know, AAC. You know, UAB is, you know, a mid-major. Mississippi State, you know, they led the SEC. Army is actually independent. Cincinnati's in the American Athletic Conference. Okay, you got Brian. You know, if you guys know Brian Ward at Syracuse, you know, he had the number 7, you know, third down defense, and so you see a lot of different schools on there. Okay, so higher than 70%. All right. Third down is exceptional. Okay, that's what we want on defense. Now, on offense, if you're converting, you know, 30% of your third downs, that's not very good. You want that to be 70% on offense. Okay, so that's exceptional, and you see, you know, teams 8, 9, and 10 are out of there. I got Georgia on the bottom there because that's where I was last year. You know, we were 23rd and we were at 66%, so we were pretty good, but not top 10. Okay. So out of those 10 teams, 7 of those, okay, are in the top 11 of total defense. And this is the thought, okay? If you win on third down, okay, do they get more plays or less plays? They get less plays. All right, so what's going to happen to every other statistic? It's going to go down, right? So total defense, what total defense looks at is it looks at yardage, okay? So all these teams right here that are ranked, you know, where they are, okay, their yardage went way down because they're winning third down. All right, now you might ask, all right, so why did Syracuse give up, you know, why are they 87th in total defense? Well, Syracuse offense, all right, goes really, really fast. All right, so Syracuse offense is getting a lot of plays, which means the defense playing more plays. So Brian Ward is a great defensive coordinator, and he's winning on third down. Sometimes the other statistics don't represent that based on what the offense does. All right, what the other side of the ball is doing. Okay, scoring defense. All right, so if you're like, well, all right, yards don't count, well, scoring counts. All right, well, guess what? If you're winning on third down, all right, they're not getting opportunities to score. All right, they're punting the ball. Our job as a defense is to get the ball back to the offense as fast as possible. That's the job of a defense. It's not to be on the field, it's to get off the field, right? You get off the field in 3 ways. All right, you can give up a score, which we don't talk about, okay? You can win third down, or you could get a takeaway, okay? So it's arguable. Third down takeaways, they're both important, right? I think you probably get more third down situations in games. All right, now, all right, these top 10 teams, their win-loss record, all right? You see 5 of those 10 teams had 10-plus wins. That's outstanding in college football, okay? And every one of those teams had a winning record. Every one of those teams had a winning record because they're winning third down, okay? So a combined record of 97 and 36 among those 10 teams, that's over 70% winning percentage. We said that over 70% winning on third down is exceptional. Winning, you know, 70+ percentage of your games is pretty good. And then 9.7 wins a year. Okay, that's the stat. Okay, that's the stat. So numbers don't lie. All right, third down is important. Okay, now what I really want to teach here first is how to third down game plan. All right, because I could flash up a bunch of exotic defenses up there that we ran at Georgia or Alabama, okay, but it's really about understanding what fits what you guys do, and we'll get to that defense, all right, but understanding what you guys do, what you do on first, second down, how it might marry with third down, how you teach it, okay, but then how you're also looking at the opponent on third down and coming out with the best plan to win third down, okay? So, I'm a big visual guy. I'm a big visual guy, and these presentations are supposed to be visual because it attracts your attention. All right. So in the pass rush, you saw some of those pictures that I was flashing up. It gives a visual, paints a picture. This is talking about break. And the reason why I don't know what break means and what that translates to in German. Okay, so if I just said find the breaks, you might not understand. If I tell a player find the breaks, he might not understand in the U.S. because it doesn't make sense. Okay, it's just different. All right, but what a break is, okay, is where it changes from run to pass. Okay, so on 3rd and 1, all right, more likely to run or pass. Run. All right, more likely to run. All right, 3rd and 2, more likely to run or pass. Probably run. Okay, now, every offense is different. Every offense is different. So some teams might still be about 50-50 run-pass on 3rd and 4. Okay, so you got to understand that. Okay, because so teams have tendencies of when they go high percentage run, a high percentage pass. There's teams in college football that when it goes 3rd and 7, it's like 100% pass. It's like 100% pass. That lets you know that you can pass rush, okay, and you could run some exotic stuff. So you have to understand where those are, and those will change based on the team. Okay, so for example, 3 or less might be 85% run, all right, and then 4 or more is 85% pass. All right, and that's when the pendulum shifts. Okay, and that's when your mentality's got to shift. And really what you're looking for in a pertinent stat, okay, is when it gets about 80% or more. Okay, that's when you could kind of say, that's what we count as a outlier. Okay, like we consider that the stat, the number that we want to work with. Okay, so understanding the breaks are going to allow you to safely dial up pressures or coverages for the pass. Right, because some of this defense on 3rd down, it's not sound versus the run, right? There might not be someone in that gap, right? So you have to understand, all right, we might have 2 high safeties. We might be playing 2-man, all right, where guys are running with their man. Well, they could, run the ball, and we got 5 guys in the box. All right, so you have to understand, all right, when those breaks are, all right, so that you're not looking like an idiot as a coach, okay? All right, so that's number 1. All right, 3rd down game plan is find the break. All right, find the break where it changes. All right, number 2, okay, is understand leverage. All right, and I know Coach Phil was up here talking about leverage and what it translates to. Okay, and I figured that out when I was here coaching, is that there's no word for leverage. What I think the closest word is side. All right, it's side. Like, what side are you trying to take away? What side are you responsible for? Okay, so understand the leverage you want to take away. This is a route tree, right? This is a route tree, right? This could be a dig, it could be a slant, quick out, arrow, all right, curl route, come back, post, deep out, dig, go, corner route. Okay, that's about it, right? That's about it. Okay, so you might find that an opponent likes running slants on 3rd and 3 to 6. Okay, this is what you got. This is what you got to find out. Okay, where are their routes breaking? Are they breaking in? Are they breaking out? Right? If they're breaking in, where do you want to play? In, right? So on 3rd and 3 to 6, okay, you're going to choose calls that play inside leverage. Okay, to take away the slant. All right, to take away the slant. That's not every team. That's what you got to study. You got to understand what their plays, what the routes they want to run in certain down and distances. Okay, 3rd and 7 and 10. All right, they don't run slants. Slants quick games. So now they're running deep outs. Okay, now they're running deep outs. So you don't want to sit in the same coverage. You don't want to be inside leverage. She's going to run away from your leverage. All right, so now you're going to play outside leverage. Okay, and you're going to tie this into calls that you guys do. Okay, so understand the leverage, all right? Everyone know who that is? That's Julian Edelman, right? Okay. What happened in the AFC Championship game? You guys stay up and watch that? What happened in overtime? Who'd they throw to? Him. All right, they threw to him 3 third downs. 3 third downs in overtime against the Chiefs. Right? And the Chiefs didn't even get an opportunity. Right? Because they converted on third down, throwing in Julian Edelman. All right, so you have to understand who to stop on third down. All right, so number 1, find the breaks. Number 2, understand the leverage. All right, number 3, understand who you got to stop. Okay? Because, all right, we know this bromance exists, right? All right? So every quarterback has their favorite target, right? These guys are doing lightsaber battles and all this shit now. Okay, so you know, but he knows who he's going to on third down. Okay, so you have to game plan accordingly for that, right? You got to know who you got to take away. You got to if he plays in the slot, right? So where do you think you want your double? On the slot, right? We're going to bracket him. We're going to double him. Okay, we're going to have a guy outside. We're going to have a guy inside. Okay, and not stopping who you need to stop is just stupid. Because if you know who he likes to go to, all right, then that's what you got to do. This is Northwestern's offensive line, okay? We don't play Northwestern, all right? But hey, 76, all right, pretty good player. 71, pretty good player. 69, pretty good player. 72, pretty good player. 68 sucks, okay? 68 sucks, okay? So identify who you take advantage of. Who you can take advantage of. So you got to understand who you can stop, or you can also understand who's not good. Okay, because if you have Aaron Donald, okay, and you put him against shit, okay, then you get sacks. You get sacks. All right, so it's understanding the matchups that play in your favor. Okay, and put your best players against their worst in pass protection. Because you know where he's going to be. You know where he's going to be. He lines up at left guard every snap, right? So find that matchup and win that matchup and create a one-on-one. All right, and you can do that by how do you create one-on-ones? You could show different looks on the front, and you could create a one-on-one. Okay, so find the breaks. Okay, find the breaks. Understand leverage. Understand what you got to take away from a route structure. Okay? Know who you got to stop and understand who you can take advantage of. And then you put it all together, right? It doesn't matter what you know. Okay? Your game plan for this, what do you got to do on Wednesday when you install third down? You got to teach your players. You got to teach your players. You got to make sure that they know, okay, number 1, hey, this is when it turns to pass. This is when hey, D-line, when it's 3rd and 4, it's 85% pass. All right, that's when you can pass rush. Hey, DBs, I understand on 3rd and 3 to 6, hey, they're running slants. Okay, 3rd and 7 to 10, they're running deep outs. Okay, hey, you go through the scouting report, you say, hey, this is their primary target on third down. This is how they get them the ball. They get them the ball on whip routes, they get them on the ball on benders. Okay, and hey, D-line, all right, we got a plan. All right, we're going to win this matchup. All right, because if they know their favorite plays in certain distances, and you can explain the why behind what you coach, then it builds confidence. It builds confidence. Because, I got to say, confidence is knowledge. Confidence is knowledge. If you know what you're talking about, you're pretty confident. Okay? If you know what's going to happen, you're going to go into the game pretty confident. Okay? The only way that you're knowledgeable is if you prepare. All right, so confidence is knowledge, and knowledge is preparation. Okay, so what do you do throughout the week getting ready for the game? All right, you prepare. What do you got to do in meetings? You got to prepare, you got to teach. Right? You're teaching them the knowledge that's going to allow them to go out, be successful, and ultimately they're going to build confidence, and they're going to believe in your game plan. All right, so that's talking about third down philosophy. Why is third down important? Every stack goes down. And then how to game plan. Okay, how to game plan. All right, third down defenses. All right, this is our beautiful campus at Colorado. Okay, we got those mountains back there. We got a great facility. We got a stadium. We got a defense that makes plays. Makes plays. All right, but first I'm going to talk about man pressures on third down. Okay, so man pressures. All right, when do you want to run man pressures? You want to run man pressures on third and short to medium. Okay, and why man pressure? You're playing close to the receivers. All right, you're playing close to receivers. It's tight windows. All right, you're making the ball come out quick. All right, because you're pressuring. Okay, and they're still sound versus the run. Okay, and I'm going to show you a couple man pressures here. Okay, so that's man pressure. Now, we're not going to go through this slide right here because it's a bunch of language that you probably don't know. Okay, and I don't have time to explain it. But when we install defense, this is how we install. Okay, so we have a rule page, all right, where we say, okay, we got double C net O. All right, this is a signal. Odd front, net call away from the offset back. Okay, boom, 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 boom. We hit all the rules. Okay, then we show a 4-box. Okay, we show a 4-box of the pressure. So, all right, Jack, you're going to line up away from the back. All right, Mac, line up to the back. All right, we're mugging up in B gap. All right, forcing man protection. We're going to stem to the outside. All right, we're running a net game away from the back. All right, we're playing Mac coverage. Okay, which means the safety's covering the max man, which is a running back. All right, we're playing man to man. All right, we got middle field safety. Okay, that's what we got. All right, so. All right, I double C net O. All right, so what we're doing right here, we're mugging up, all right, in the B gaps with these linebackers. Okay, and then they're stemming outside. Okay, so watch these linebackers. All right, they're mugging up, they're stemming outside. Right now, this is forcing the offensive line, all right, to play a man protection. Okay, sometimes they jack it up with our movement. All right, guess what? We got a guy coming free. Okay. And we got our net game working inside. All right, we're playing man-to-man. All right, we're showing pressure. They run a screen. Okay, number 2's coming down. He's got the back. Okay, this net game is like a little twist between number 7 and number 11 here on the right. All right, so the nose is stepping that way. We're twisting, and we got a guy coming free off the edge. All right, and then these man pressures, okay, they're also good versus the run. All right, so here it's this is 4th and 1, but it's like in a 2-minute situation, okay? So we got our third down defense on the field, but it's 4th and 1. They want to run inside zone. We're basically in what right here? Bear defense. All right, we're basically in bear defense. We got 5 guys rushing. We got a safety coming down. He's got the back. All right, we're in bear defense. All right, so we're sound versus the run with man pressures. We get Benny Snell. He's a running back. We had a saying that week, fuck Benny Snell. So fuck him. All right, here we go. Excuse me. All right, watch it right here. Okay. All right, this is odd double C net O. Okay, so we're mugging up right there. Okay, they're coming out to the outside. Okay, everyone's got a one-on-one right here. You got to win your one-on-one. All right, but the ball comes out quick. We're playing close to the man. All right, number 18. All right, DeAndre Baker is going to be a top 10 pick in this draft. With that play. All right, here's another man pressure. We call it Ox Voodoo. Okay, not going to spend too much time on this on these pages. This is more for teaching. All right, but for the principle right here, okay, we are kind of showing up in the gap and we're twisting away from the back. Okay, and just watching how this pressure works. We're playing man to man. Okay, we're playing man to man. When these guys motion, all right, these DBs are going to communicate. He's saying lock, lock, lock. That means he's got the point, which means the guy on the ball, he's saying lock, lock, lock. Okay, the safety up top, he's coming down, he's got the back. Okay, we're showing, we want man protection right here because we're showing up in the gaps. Okay, so we're getting 5-on-5 protection. That means that tackle's got that end. That means that guard should have that linebacker. Okay, and then we're twisting. Okay, we're coming free, right? Quarterback has to get the ball out quick. We're playing close to the man. We get a batted ball right here. Okay, watching this protection again. All right, we're getting this cross stunt on the guard. All right, we're getting this cross stunt on the guard. All right, so 44 comes free. This is how Ox Voodoo works. All right, Ox Voodoo works. All right, we're running away from the back. 15 right here. He's going to penetrate. All right, we're running this cross blitz on the guard. Okay, and we're forcing this quarterback to get it out quick. All right, third and medium. Okay, so that's one philosophy. Third and medium, all right, you command pressure. All right, what do you have to do? You have to build it into what you do, right? I'm not gonna, you guys can't take all these defenses. You can't do it, all right? You'll do too much, right? You have to do what works for you, right? But it's more of the concept, all right? Now, you might be able to take some of the simulated pressure stuff and understand what we do here. Simulated pressure, what we're doing, when we call this, all right, third and medium to long. All right, third and medium to long. It's a little bit more exotic, so we don't like it on third and short because it's not necessarily safe for the run. Okay, you only send 4, okay, but it's going to look like pressure. We want to try and dictate the protections. We want to try and show to one side, really bring it from the other side, okay, by our alignment. Okay, and then ultimately this is going to confuse the quarterback. All right, he's not going to know where the pressure is coming. So we got a pressure called Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta. We have another call that's called Benz. All right, because in Atlanta, the Atlanta Falcons have the Mercedes-Benz arena. Okay, and we got to call Falcons, and they're all in a family. So we have Atlanta, Falcons, and Benz, and that's how we kind of pair calls up. All right, but Atlanta, what we're doing is we're running what we call a Y path to the field. So ends up the field. All right, star goes under. We're playing cover 3. You see these guys are showing away from where we're bringing it. Okay, so the Mac, the Jack, the money, okay, as you see in that top picture, they're showing on that side and they're moving over. Okay, we're playing cover 3 behind it. All right, so we're playing zone defense. All right, but what does the quarterback think right now? All right, he thinks, hey, some sort of pressure is coming. Some sort of pressure is coming. Well, we only send 4. All right, and they slide their O-line, and you got, right up here, you got 2 O-linemen that are blocking 1 guy. Okay, and then we got 15, who's one of our best players, who's coming free. Okay, and that breaks down the whole play. Okay, we're dropping 7, we're only bringing 4. We're in what we consider a safe coverage. All right, we're playing cover 3 like we know how to play cover 3. We're just getting to it in a more exotic way. All right, so as much as you could create same as in your defense, that's what you want. All right, again, here's another look. It's coming from the field. Now the protection turns his way, but 15, when he's rushing on the guard inside, he's going to go underneath the guard, all right, in the face of the quarterback. Okay, what does the quarterback have to do? He has to check it down. He's confused. He checks it down to running back. Okay, you see where the sticks are right here? Okay, we're friggin' bodies on the ball. Okay, you got your helmet, you find a body part, you put it on a body part. All right, you see a rib cage, put a helmet on it. All right, same pressure, same pressure. All right, we got Atlanta. All right, so you see we run this throughout the season, right? And now, again, we get the slide coming to it. All right, but we got one-on-ones and we're playing safe coverage. All right, the quarterback's confused. All right, the quarterback's confused. He's trying to dictate the protection, right? He's trying to read, all right, where's these guys going, you know, and he's just got to get rid of it. Okay, so that's Atlanta. All right, then we got to call Breeze. All right, Breeze. All right, so we put, you know, Drew Brees' face on there. We put a saxophone for New Orleans. Okay, we teach it however we got to teach it. Okay. But what we want to do in Breeze is, you know, as much as you compare words with alignments and things like that, Breeze comes from the boundary. Okay, Breeze comes from the boundary. Okay, now we got the corner coming. Okay, and we're only sending 4. Okay, so we're showing pressure to the field here. All right, you see these guys right here, 23, 44. They're showing to the field, but in reality, the pressure is coming from the boundary. So watch right here. The whole O-line slides to the field, okay, and who comes free? The corner, right? And then what does the quarterback have to do? Get rid of it, okay? But what kind of coverage are we playing here? We're playing cover 2. We got 2 guys deep. We got 5 guys underneath, and they're all playing zone coverage. Okay, so we're simulating pressure, we're playing zone, and we're sending 4. We're dictating protection. We're making the quarterback come out. Quarterback get rid of the ball fast. All right, that's what we do. Okay, so we're showing pressure to the field, showing pressure to the field. All right, come to the boundary. Okay, they got this screen set up because they think it's pressure. All right, now we got cover 2. All right, and it's 3rd and 9, and they gain 2 yards, and you get off the field. All right, without sending 6. All right, so you guys are like, I'm sick of sending 6 and being in like cover 0 with like no help, and like everyone in the whole stadium, all right, knows what you're in. Okay, well now you have the illusion of pressure, and you're really playing zone. All right, you can play zone pressures. All right, so zone pressures and simulated pressures are different because now you're actually going to send 5. Okay, so you're going to send 5. You still have eyes on the quarterback. All right, you're heating them up with some pressure pass that you like. All right, so we got X smack. All right, X smack. All right, X front for us. Okay, when we say X to our guys, all right, they know that they're going to line up mugged up in those A gaps. So the Jack and the Mac, okay, are guys that are going to walk up in that A gap and be like mugged up in those A gaps. Okay, and then they are cutting out, all right, to number 2 and number 3. Okay, and then we're sending this strong safety. All right, we're sending this strong safety. All right, so looking at this one right here, we got from the end zone, we got 3 and 7. Okay, 3's playing for the Bears. Roquan Smith was the 8th pick. And then number 7 is Lorenzo Carter, who's playing for the New York Giants. Okay, so they're plugged up in A gap. Okay, and they're showing pressure, but they're dropping out. All right, they're dropping out. Now here comes the strong safety, and he's coming free. Okay, we're sending 5 now. Okay, but we're playing this sort of match cover 2 coverage where you see on both sides they got 2 dudes. Check this out. They got 2 dudes. We got 3. All right, they got 2 dudes. We got 3. All right, so we're sending 5, but we're still covering them up. All right, Wheaties. All right, so smack. All right, smack, crackle, pop. All right, then you got Wheaties. All right, so these are like cereal brands. All right, so it's still X front. All right, now we're sending it weak. All right, smack, we're sending strong. Okay, so Wheaties. Okay, mugged up in there. All right, corner's going to come off this edge, weak side. Okay, we're really kind of playing the same coverage. These guys are dropping out. Okay, and we're sending 5. We're forcing pressure. All right, we're sending DBs. DBs are fast. All right, we want fast guys coming off the edge. If we're sending some of these exotics, okay, because they get there fast. All right, zone coverages. Okay, so we just talked man pressure, we talked simulated pressure, we talked zone pressure. All right, these are zone coverages. When do we want to run these? 3rd and long. All right, what do you want to do? All right, why do you want to do this? Okay, well, we just talked pass rush techniques in there. Okay, this is the time that allow your guys to just line up and pass rush. Okay, you got 4 guys rushing. Okay, you're going to play zone. You're going to play high to low. You're going to force this quarterback to check it down. You're going to allow the rush and coverage to work together. All right, you're going to allow the rush and coverage to work together. Okay, so the rush is going to collapse the pocket. Okay, we're going to have zone defenders. There's going to be eyes on the quarterback. This is chances to get interceptions because you got eyes on the quarterback. So we call it cover 8. All right, it's even front. Okay, 2 by 2. Playing clamp. All right, with someone called palms. All right, the other day, and then Kathy, which is cover 2 weak. All right, then we call it stud. All right, when our inside linebackers got to run with number 3. All right, vertical. Okay, so we got even 8. All right, even 8. All right, we could play this in nickel, or we could play this in dime. If we go dime, while that guy's circled, is because he's really a 6 DB. Okay, but it's zone coverage. All right, it's zone coverage. Those 4 guys up there, they're pass rushing. Okay, don't get caught up in the scheme here. This is more concepts. Okay, so I'm showing you guys have a call that's zone coverage. All right, this is what zone coverage does. Okay, we got 4 guys up there. Okay, they want to get in some sort of mesh stuff. We're playing zone. That's cool. Pass it off. All right, make the quarterback check it down. Right now you got buddy tackle on the ball. These guys coming in. Right, you got swarm on the ball. You got the D-line retracing. All right. punt. All right, now you're playing cover 8. All right, playing cover 8, you're playing zone coverage. All right, this corner does a great job down here. He's playing cover 2. He's funneling up top, all right, on that 10, right? He gets a smash call, right? So he's going to say smash, smash. He's going to sink off. All right, he's going to be low underneath the corner. He's going to pick it off. All right, that's how you play smash. Okay. All right, so now we're gaming it up here, right? You see we're running like little, pop game, jam game, whatever you want to call it, text, exit, whatever you want to call it, okay? Playing cover 8, we're playing cover 2 down here. Number 14 is funneling, okay, and he's sinking off. The safety's over the top. Since it's 3-by-1, and we got a back half safety down here, okay, 35, we call it stud. He's got to be a stud. He's got to run with 3 vertical. Okay, but we're playing zone defense, all right? Playing zone defense, quarterback, nowhere to go, rushing coverage working together. Rushing coverage working together. Okay, all right, now, hey, you've been bringing all these pressures, right? They got screen called, okay, you got all these eyes right here. All right, so what? So what? Okay, here's another picture, right? You got all these eyes here, you got all these eyes in zone coverage, right? Screen, all right, go ahead. We like that. All right, man match. All right, this is one of the best things that we do at Colorado. Okay, 3rd and long. Okay, 3rd and long is when you want to run it. You want to have tight windows. Okay, tight windows to throw into. Okay, so it's sort of like man pressure. Okay, but now we got 2 safeties over the top. Okay, so you don't want to call this on like 3rd and short because you got like 5 guys in the box. All right, they're going to run the ball. You got 2 high safeties. Okay, you have to contain the quarterback. All right, when you play man match on 3rd and long. All right, the reason is, all right, they run deep. All right, they run deep. You got 4 guys rushing their balls off, okay, and then the quarterback gets out. Okay, well, who's there? No one, right? There's no one there, right? So you have to be able to account for the quarterback if you're going to play these calls. All right, so we got a call called mids. All right, we got a call called mids. All right, what we do in mids, okay, looking at that top left picture. Okay, we want to show zone. We never just want to line up in 2-man and let everyone in the stadium say, hey, we're pressed over here, okay, and we got 2 high safeties, hey, we're in 2-man, okay? Because then what are they going to do? They're going to check quarterback draw, they're going to run draw, they're going to know you're in 2-man, okay? They're going to run whatever, okay? So what our corners do is they play what we call sink technique. They play sink technique. If they got 2 receivers, all right, they're going to show off like they're in zone. All right, they're going to have their outside foot up, okay, and then on the snap, all right, they're going to step. They're just going to step right here. All right, they're going to step and they're going to look at, they're going to have their number 1. Okay, they're going to look at number 2. If number 2 goes out right now, they're going to take it. It turns into palms. All right, if number 2 goes vertical, they're going to man turn into their man. Okay, but we're not just going to show zone. Okay, so again, what sync does, okay, is that if 2 goes out, all right, he's going to take it. All right, and then he's over top of 1. All right, and then this guy cuts to 1. Okay, if he goes vertical, he's going to carry that one. He's running over there, and then he's going to man turn into his dude. Now, when he snaps his head around, okay, what beats 2-man? All right, what kind of leverage does the star have on that slot there? Inside or outside? Inside. All right, inside. All right, in 3rd and long. All right, you might get deep outs. All right, you might get deep outs. All right, so that corner, all right, ball's in there, right? He's going to step. He's playing sink technique, right? He sees number 2 go vertical. He's going to turn in his man. All right, now he's got safety help over the top, so he's going to underneath carry this man. And when he gets to about at that point, when he's making contact with that man, he's going to snap his head around. And if 2 goes out, he's going to pick it off. That's what sink technique does. All right, and that's Nick Saban stuff. Okay, all right, so corners are off. We're playing zone. Watch the corner up top. Right, he's playing sink technique. He's going to step. He's keying number 2. Number 2 goes vertical. All right, he's underneath carry on 1. All right, these guys in the slots, they're playing 2-man. All right, they're underneath. They want to play the low hip lat guy. They want to be able to be underneath any sort of dog route, what we call dog, which is basically a stick route. You just get to the sticks and stop. All right, that was a third down situation. All right, right here we're kind of playing like a cover me front. All right, so number 1 and number 11 have a free rush. All right, number 10 and number 95 are like making sure that he doesn't get out of there. Okay, so 10 got to probably stay in there a little bit more. Okay, we're playing mids. All right, we're playing mids. All right, you see the corners, they're showing zone, right? Here's number 18 down here. He's playing sink technique. All right, he's going to step that inside foot up, right? And then he's going to underneath match this guy. Okay, you see 23 does a good job up top on that slot. He's playing the low hip lag guy. All right, and then he understands that seam is going to bend inside. All right, and we get off the field. All right, that's late in the game. That's a third down situation late in the game. They come out empty. All right, we're going to match up. We're going to put the linebacker on the running back. So they put the running back at number 1 up top. All right, to the sideline up top. Okay, and he's got him. All right, we got a guy losing his head out there, get decapitated. All right, we got a penalty on that one. All right, so that didn't work. 2 minutes. I want you to see this right here, okay? So when they go corner over, okay, when they go receiver over, the corner goes over, okay? We call this Iowa. So he's working with this number 2 down here, and they're playing like outside and inside. Okay, now right, this sink technique up top. So watch the corner up top, right? He's turning the man now. He head snaps, okay, and we see a deep out, and so he's playing the deep out, okay, which helps. Okay, all right, we got another, this is just more of the same. What we're doing right here now, okay, is we're playing a mirror front right here, so 56 is like freakishly fast. Okay, so we're like breaking the pocket right here with these D linemen, okay, and he's trying to mirror the quarterback. Okay, we get a pick right there. We're playing what we call, in this call, this is Nittany. Okay, and we're playing this sink technique down here with this corner, and up top we're playing like outside leverage. Okay, what we call cap. Okay, but it's zone defense, it's man match defense, and you're winning, and you're winning. Okay, forcing the quarterback to get it out quick. Okay, playing outside leverage down here because we're playing what we call cap. It's just a different way to play. Where do out routes come to most often? Are they throwing a deep out to the field or deep out to the boundary? Probably the boundary. It's a shorter throw. A deep out to the field's a long throw. So we have the ability to play what we call cap, which is outside leverage to the boundary. That's what you got down here. You see, this is a good example up top, right? We're playing what we call sink technique. That corner, he's going to step in up top. He steps in. He knows he's got safety help over the top, so he's going to play the low hip. He can be aggressive on any, comeback route, as he is here, and he's picking it off, all right, because he knows the safety's over the top. Last one right here. Okay, we're doing something with the front right here, right? Where we're accounting for the quarterback. We are not letting the quarterback just scramble, right? So we're chopping it up. Right, we got this dude coming around the edge right here. Tua got hurt. Then Jalen Hurts came in, and if you know the rest of the story of this game, all right, Jalen Hurts beat us again. So, all right. So, I've really enjoyed being over here, and thank you to Martin, and thank you to everyone that put this on. It's a great event. I am personally committed to trying to develop football over here and coach coaches and elevate the game. All right, because I came over here, I had the experience coaching over here. It was a great time. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think there's talented players over here, but I think that have opportunities to play in college football. I want to try and make dreams happen. I want to try and elevate everyone around me. So that's my purpose. But appreciate you guys, and go Buffs. I appreciate it.